Recent studies in sunscreens or on sunscreens on the market right now indicate that some of them are not as effective as you might think, or they might have some ingredients in them that could be harmful to your health. Now, these studies have been done by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and also by the Environmental Working Group, which has an incredible online resource that you guys can check out to see if the sunscreen you're utilizing right now is effective. Now, here's what they found. Only 14% of men said that they regularly slathered on sunscreen. Women at 30% were twice as diligent about putting the sunscreen on. Now, men were also much more likely than women to admit that they don't use sunscreen at all. And I think part of the reason why is because women are a little more concerned about things like premature aging. So it's marketed toward us a little more aggressively, like, oh, you don't want that premature aging, you got to put that sunscreen on. But another issue is a lot of people don't know that once you put it on, you have to keep putting it on throughout the day. Every few hours, you have to reapply.
I thought, and I'm going to back it up with a Bud Light ad, that sunscreen, the number on sunscreen was the hours of protection.
Why did you think that?
I think that's how it was. Like you'd wear sunscreen SPF 4 meant it would protect you for 4 hours.
No.
That's how it was back in the first time.
Wow. No, the SPF doesn't indicate how long it's going to be effective. In fact, if it's not even water resistant, then it's going to last a lot less. So you have to keep reapplying it. But here's another thing that I didn't know. Researchers discovered that 80% of the products offer inferior sun protection or contain worrisome ingredients like Oxybenzone and vitamin A. Oxybenzone is a chemical that can disrupt the hormone system, and some evidence suggests, though not definitively, that adding vitamin A to the skin could actually heighten sun sensitivity. So you gotta check out your product and make sure it's working correctly.
And so you should avoid Oxybenzone. By the way, my whole house is the Oxybenzone. I just want to point that out. So no vitamin A, no Oxybenzone. Wear SPF 15 or higher, and then you still have to wear a hat and cover your face and cover some more than just your face. You should cover your skin as much as possible.
Yeah.
Don't lie out in the sun and get a tan. Just don't do it.
It's so tempting.
You can be in the sun, but you don't need to. It's not that good. And you can still sit in the shade and get the same satisfaction.
You get the same satisfaction, but you don't get that nice crisp look. You know what I'm saying? Now check out the Environmental Working Group. Go to their website. You can actually type in the type of sunscreen you're using, and they'll let you know whether or not it's a good product. And I did it with my sunscreen, and it turns out it's awesome.